Welcome back to Cross Rifle Outdoors. Today we're going to be doing pistol hunting at 100 yards. Can and should you do it? For today's test we'll be using a Ruger Super Red Hawk 44 Magnum 7.5 inch barrel. It has an Ultra Dot sight on top. We will be using a 300 grain Hornady XTP going at right around 1300 feet per second. We have our 10% clear ballistic gelatin I purchased from clearballistics.com. We have, for a hide medium, we have some tanned elk hide, and then I stapled it to some 1/2 inch OSB to simulate hitting a rib or a shoulder blade. So our bullet is going to have to travel through the hide, through the OSB, travel our block, and then on the back side we have another hide with OSB to simulate exiting the animal. So we're gonna step back to 100 yards. We've got our water jugs just in case we don't catch the bullet. And I've actually hunted with this pistol. I know it's sighted in at 100 yards. I've harvested about 6 deer with them. The longest shot I've taken while hunting was 78 yards. I had a small 2-point whitetail quartering towards me, took the shot, entered just in the breastbone, came all the way through and came out its back hip. So I would be amazed if this bullet didn't go through everything here, including the water jugs. But I'll shut up, get back to 100 yards, and we'll go shoot, see if we can hit this, and I can prove to you that you can ethically harvest a deer at 100 yards with a pistol. All right, now that was impressive. This was leaning over. As you can see, we just clipped the top of it, and we stayed really high up into our gel. But let's look at this temporary wound, or excuse me, permanent wound cavity. At the widest it's 1 inch, and we exited out of the block about 1 inch prematurely, and it still destroyed this milk jug. That bullet is gone. So I'm gonna reset and see if we can do one down lower, see if we can keep the bullet. We'll just put our one jug right here at the back. As you can see, I mean, it went all the way through. So maybe coming down lower, we'll be able to catch it in this jug. So I'm gonna reset and let's give it another try. Okay, we've got our second shot into the block way more centered. That's just the plastic that comes on the ballistics gel. I didn't take it off. There's our wood block that was sitting on the front with the elk hide that's been tanned. Let's come up here, get out of the sun so you guys can see this. Come on, camera, focus. So we entered in, our first hole was right here. Our second was down here. But as you can see, it angles in and towards dead center. So we came through, we hit dead center of our block all the way through, no problem, and still split the milk jug and lost the bullet. So yes, you can hunt at 100 yards with a 44 Magnum revolver and ethically harvest a deer. Realistically, a broadside shot is about 16 inches depending on the deer you're shooting. And I know OSB is not a good representation as a bone medium, but it's sure better than just shooting a plain block and saying, yes, you can do this. So if you like this video, hit the like button. Please subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts on hunting with a pistol at 100 yards is. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.